Hey out there in YouTube land, this is Always in Stitches in Noblesville. I'm going to say hi, I'm Cappy. Behind the camera is Peter. Say hi, Peter.
Hi, I'm Peter.
He's Peter. He's. If you saw our Facebook post the other day when we showed you some fabric, which I'm going to show you that fabric again today.
Oh.
He had his sweater.
Yeah.
And it was so, or not his sweater. Well, he had a sweater, first had a sweater on one, and then we did a Facebook page where he did a shirt. And this morning, you know what was ordered on their online orders? The same red fabric that you made your shirt out of. So somebody saw that and went, I gotta have some of that fabric, and they're right, they do. And then show them your shoelaces.
Oh, so I
Show them your shoelaces.
I handmade these shoelaces. I have a tablet loom, or it's an Inca loom, and what I do is I use tablets, also known as cards, and it's a weaving process that you use cards, and whether you rotate the cards forward or backward is how you get the design. So these I made yesterday.
The other foot.
And then they're mix and match, or mix and what I like to call not match. That's the other pair.
So the question is, which tie lace do you like better? We've had a vote in the store. So,
which one do you like better? Do you like the first one or the second one? And should they stay mix and matched, or should I make another set to match one of this other pairs? And then I have on my hand knit sweater.
There you go. So yeah, to get the hand knit sweater.
I just show you the sleeve because, well, I'm sitting down, but I'm gonna wear the heck out of this sweater. It's a real Fair Isle sweater. There's this huge debate about traditional Fair Isle because of that knitting competition show in the UK.
Yeah.
Episode 1 stirred up a storm with all the traditional Fair Isle knitters. So everybody in Shetland was like, oh my gosh. So
that's lovely. It's beautiful sweater, and I can tell you. So you've seen his incredible skills, his knitting skills, his weaving skills. Now you're going to see an amateur. Let me make those of you here going, I could never do that.
You're not an amateur.
Yeah, let me make you feel better. So this,
I don't have anything like that.
Oh yeah, well. Okay, so this cat fur, this is I've been knitting, and this.
Will you hold it up?
I will hold it up.
The shot I'm getting is not that great.
Oh, look at the cat whiskers. This is terrible. So this is, I have a new coat, and this is my scarf to go with my new coat. And it's just a waffle stitch. It's super, super simple. You knit for 4 stitches and you purl for 4 stitches. And then you knit for 4 stitches and you purl for 4 stitches. And you do that for about 6 rows, and then you do the opposite of that. And it makes this waffle. And I'm holding 2 strands together. So I have this Angora fluffy. Ooh, it's so soft. And this is Malabrigo.
You meant mohair, right?
Mohair. I'm sorry, mohair.
This is nice, Cappy.
Isn't that pretty? And it makes it kind of soft and fuzzy, but it's not going to be so much so that it's going to hurt. And the lining of my coat has kind of a plaid design to it, so I'm really liking this because I think it looks a little bit like the plaid. And I'm going to do some fingerless mitts, and I think across the top of the fingerless mitt I'm going to use this pattern. And then I'm going to do a little headband too. So
the yarn by itself, it would have been pretty boring.
Yeah, I thought so.
But as soon as you added a strand of this mohair, it just really gives it this awesome texture. It's real soft.
Almost looks plaid too, I think. Isn't that luscious? And it's going to be nice and warm too. That's the other thing. When I wrap it around my neck, it's going to be really warm. So.
Oh, put your hands back because it's blocking the light. There. That's the color. It's more. Hold on. Okay, it darkened down, and so now I can get a better color of what it really looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of a barn red with that black kind of running through it.
That's cool.
It's a real pretty color. I'm excited to do it, and I thought, okay, you know, as beautiful as the things Peter knits are, they're absolutely gorgeous. But I'm in awe and not capable, and you know.
My opinion of the matter is no matter what the skill level is, if you made it like with your own bare hands,
it counts.
And you used your thought process and your emotions to pick out the yarn and to decide what stitch to use. I think that is what makes it so amazing.
Oh.
And what a treat it's going to be able to wear knowing that you made that.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm excited. And then the question we get here a lot is, well, how long do you make a scarf? Because this is random.
Longer than you think.
Longer than you think. So my rule of thumb is I always make the scarf.
I don't know.
Okay.
To this day, I still don't know how long to make my scarf. It's always a crapshoot.
This is going to be an easier number for me than for you. Because I think you make the scarf as tall as the person, as long as the person is tall.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I'm 5'4". So
you're only gonna make your
so I'm
scarf
going to make my
5'4"?
scarf 5'4". I'm going to make it 64 inches long.
Well, you're gonna have it done in no time.
Well, yeah, and the thing about 64 inches, it gives you enough to wrap around and still have some hanging down because you know you want it. So for a person like you who's over 6 foot tall, you're going to be making a much longer scarf.
I need 78 inches.
You need 78 inches, right? And I only need 64. So that makes it really kind of.
I like
nice.
happy math because now I don't
Yeah.
have to sit there and measure measure things. I can just know, boom, I'm gonna make it this.
Just make it the height the person is, because when you make the scarf that long, it really gives you enough for drape, enough for tie, enough for doing stuff with. So that's my rule of thumb. It's also when I'm making quilts for people, I make a quilt the height of the person plus 12 inches. So if it's a lap quilt, to really be a lap, like snuggle on the couch quilt, I'm going to make it the length of the person plus 12.
So I need 90 inches.
So you need a 90-inch wide. And
You know
then-
what? You're solving all my problems
I know.
this morning.
Math is kind of my thing. I do like math. Okay, the other thing I want to show you, we're just sharing things today. We have talked about these little kits up front several times, and I said, oh, they make Kleenex boxes or whatever.
They do.
And here's this little
look.
panel.
Who did that?
I did this.
Oh,
this
that's
is one of
cool.
those little panels in a Kleenex box. How fun is that?
Well,
now you can make them
you
into little
imagine
bags.
That? Can you imagine that sitting in your room?
I
your
can. It
sewing
sits
room,
in my bathroom
with your
right
favorite
now.
fabric.
It does, yeah. So
Courtroom.
this is sitting. I'm gonna put this up by the register so all y'all can see it. But this is these boxes. These are super easy to make. I mean, it's kind of lined on the inside. It's a little funkadoodle when you follow the pattern. You have to kind of go, well, how's she doing this? But it makes sense. And is this fun?
You
So
know,
can-
I think
Christmas present.
I'm gonna make that because I need Kleenexes in my sewing room, so when things don't turn out right.
You can cry. Yeah. So this is one of those panels, and we've shown them to you the last couple times at the register. They're kind of up there, piled up. So I'm going to put this up there as a sample, and then hopefully get it back. And the other thing I wanted to show you was this fabric. So all y'all, you know, last week we were showing you what's new, and this fabric came up, and I'm like, I'm buying this bolt, and I did. I bought the whole what was left on the bolt, and it was about 2 yards. Well, I decided I wanted to make placemats, and the fabric was so pretty. I just didn't want to cut it up. But I didn't have a pattern, and so I wanted to show you guys, if you have fabric, and this happens all the time, people buy fabric that they love the fabric, and then they don't know what to do with it. Well, this is a real super simple, quick and easy. This is a placemat. So the square in the center of the placemat, this piece here, is a 12.5-inch square. I have a ruler that's a 12.5-inch square, so I just cut 8 12.5-inch squares, and then I cut strips that were 1.5 inches to kind of pull out a pop of color, and then these are 4-inch strips on either side. And I just sewed those pieces together in like side by side, just all together. And then I took a piece of batting. Now I have batting, extra batting coming out my ears, tons and tons of batting. So I cut batting to fit that whole piece, okay, that it is. And I sewed just one stitch right down each side of this. I just stitched in the ditch just to stabilize it a little bit. You could quilt it, you could do all kinds of stuff. I'm not that fussy. I just wanted something real quick and easy. And then I put on the back of it, so then now these two are stable. Okay, this is all ready to sew this together. This is the back of my placemat, and I sewed that. I put it like this. Okay, so I put them right sides together, just like that. And then I sew all the way around 1/4 inch, and I leave an opening here of about 6 inches. So this part right here is not sewn. And I sew all the way around, and then I turn that inside out, and then I get this is my finished placemat. So I top stitch on the all the way around once I turn it right side out. There's no lines on the back of this because I sewed this down solid. And there's my placemat, lickety split. So I made 8 of these on Saturday. This one I didn't make so I could show you how to make it. But this, I didn't even need a pattern. And what a perfect Christmas gift for somebody. You could make these real quick, give them to them for Christmas, or give them to them for Thanksgiving. You know, give them to them now when you go to Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. Have a little placemat set to give to your hostess that she can use for her Christmas holiday time. And then what was left from this, I'm going to make a table runner as well. And again, I'm just going to take this fabric, I'm going to frame it in these colors that I like to go with it. And it's simple. I'm not doing a lot of piecing. It features the fabric. The fabric speaks on its own. No binding.
Don't have to cut the bias binding.
Right. I didn't have to quilt it because I just did a simple hold. This will actually go through the wash and come out pretty good. It does fine. It's just enough to kind of wash it and take it out. I did use red thread on the top when I did my top stitching, and I used this cream on the back because my thought is after the holidays I can put this side up and use this for the other side of my placemat. So I wanted to give you these two things specifically to have for quick and easy Christmas gifts, because I know it's that time of year and all of a sudden we go, oh holy moly, it's Thanksgiving.
Holy guacamole.
Holy guacamole. It's Thanksgiving, and I've got 14 people to get gifts for. And gosh, I'd like to do something fun and something handmade. Super simple, super easy. Work from your stash from these two things and get it done. Scarf, not so much. But anyway, this was what I did this weekend, was I worked on things like this. So I wanted to share those ideas with you. So we're getting ready for the holidays. And of course, then there's the stuff Peter does, which is amazing as well. So really, comment on which shoelace you like, because we'll have to have a contest and see which shoelace wins.
I don't know. I don't know whether to leave them mismatched. I don't know whether to make a second one. And if I make a second one, do I match that first pair or do I match that second pair? I just don't know what to do.
So many choices. Okay, well, y'all have to help Peter out on making that decision. The other thing I want to talk to you about is our Black Friday specials. So if you received our email, you know what's coming and you are super excited, and I'm sure you're sharing it with your friends. That email went out last week on Friday, so it's not even been out 2 or 3 days. And in that was a couple coupons that are really, really valuable to you. So unfortunately, it's kind of, you can't back it up. So if you have a friend who gets our email, you might contact them and see if they can get you in on those coupons. But there's in-store coupons and there's online discount as well. So if you get our email and you didn't click it open, go back and click it open, because you're going to want to see what's going on.
And if you deleted it, go back to your trash can.
And open it back up, because, you'll regret not knowing that. But there are a couple things that are going on that you don't even have to have the email to know about, and that is the Arrow tables. There's a free slim line floor lamp with the purchase of the tables going on right now. And then their chairs, which is the best, absolute, most amazing chair you can sit in, are $299.99. So,
are they bringing the skeleton back?
I don't know if they have that print or not. We don't, and that's a fair question. They offer different prints on those chairs.
Do they got new prints?
Well, I think they may have some new ones. So we have some of the chairs in stock, so it's literally cash and carry. You can walk out the door with them. But if there's a pattern that you want on the fabric of the chair, we will order it in, and you still get that $299.99 price. So that's a good deal. And then the other thing we've got going on Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday, and even through the whole month of December, is if for Janome sewing machines, if you buy a sewing machine with us, we'll give you a free tote, regardless of the size of the machine. I'm talking the lesser price machines all the way up to the great big ones. You will get a free tote with the purchase of your sewing machine. So that's a really cool perk, because those totes give you someplace to put your machine when you're not using it, if you don't have a storage chair or furniture to put it in. It also makes it easy to take it to class, and it gives you a nice place to have everything together for your machine. So what a great add-on for a Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, we can wrap the machine in a box, and then you can give them the tote as well. So
I need a backup machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there was a gal who called Saturday wanting to know if the tech was here, and I was like, I'm sorry, no. That's their day off, and so she was really panicked, because she's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I have so much Christmas stuff to sew.
Right.
And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I understand how it can be. And so she came in later that day. We walked around, and she got to enjoy the store. So I just saw her this morning. She brought her sewing machine in. But I've always been thinking, if I have one machine threaded to do one thing, then if I have to unthread my machine to do something else on that same project, that annoys me.
It is annoying.
And I thought, you know what? I just need that HD 3000, because I can leave it set up, and then I can do two different things on the same project and not have to be constantly inconvenienced by having to, undo one thing to go do another.
Right.
I actually need three, because I have two. I have one set up on zigzag only, to finish edges. I have the one to do the heavy duty.
Yeah.
I need that third though because it needs to be threaded specifically for the second part.
Well, here's the funny part. Most sewists have 7.5 machines. That's like there was a survey done about 4 years ago.
Is that 2 on each wall?
Well, they said, no, that's the average. The average has 7.5. So that means half the people have less and half the people have more. That's the average. The half a machine is the one that's in being serviced, is what I think. That's what they count for the half of the machine.
That's the half.
That's the half. But your point's well taken. I mean, I think to have a machine that's small, you can take to classes, and also, I can set that up in my room and just run zigzags on it, or a real quick straight stitch, or set it up for top stitching or whatever. We do need multiples. So yeah, if you're looking to get well, they already have a top of the line, great big heavy machine with the embroidery arm and all that kind of stuff, but nobody wants to drag that to class. I mean,
I need the HD 3000. I need the baby one just to sit on the kitchen table downstairs so I can piece while I'm waiting for dinner to cook.
Or if you have a friend
over.
over.
How many things I can piece while I'm just waiting for something in the oven?
At 15 minutes. Live your life in 15 minutes. So anyway, this is a good time if you're looking for those lesser price machines. Get a free tote with it so you can take it to class. If you want the top of the line, you can get a tote with that too. So don't hesitate to take advantage of those Black Friday Shop Small Day deals, and most of them run through December. So again, that was all included in our email. Some of those deals will be continued through past Black Friday and Shop Small. So be watching. If you're not signed up for our emails, please do get them. And
Shop Small Saturday, it doesn't have to be a big purchase. Maybe it could be just picking up a spool of thread.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be just picking up a chalk marking pencil. Or maybe it could be just picking up, a
little bit of yarn.
A little, like a ball yarn or a small, charm pack. It doesn't even have to be
one of these little kits.
It doesn't even have to be expensive or a lot of money.
No.
It's the number of people. If a large number of people come and spend a very small amount, well, then it really makes the day successful and it makes our shop successful versus people thinking, they have to buy big on Shop Small. It's not really about that. Maybe just come in and get a pack of tapestry needles. I mean, something just like that would make a big difference.
Just come in, buy a fat quarter. Just buy one fat quarter. If 10 people buy one fat quarter, I mean, we're in good shape. So, yeah, we would love to see you on Shop Small Saturday. That'll be a lot of fun day, too. So, I know Thursday y'all be eating turkey and be tired and worn out for those 2 days after, but we would love to have you. And there is an online discount going on too. So if you're watching this, I know a lot of you are online people. There is an online discount going from Wednesday through Monday for you to actually do some online shopping. So the other thing we have going, Charitable Works. We do Charitable Works all year long. But right now, during the month of November, we collect hats, gloves, and mittens and scarves until about the end of November. And then the first week of December, Nancy, who is our Charitable Works coordinator, takes all those items to our local Good Samaritan, and they will distribute them as part of their Christmas food program and things that they do right before Christmas and make sure everybody has hats and gloves and scarves. So if you want to get those in, please get them in. We have a lot of you who really knit all year long or crochet all year long to be able to donate a bunch then. But we want to get them in sooner rather than later, because if we get them to them after the 1st of December, then they can't distribute them. So we've got to get those in if you're working on that. And then for December, our Charitable Works program will be complete pancake mix. And when I say complete, it's the one that you just add water to the pancake mix, because a lot of times the people who are in those food shortages, they don't have the eggs or the milk or the oil or the things to add to that pancake mix. So if you buy pancake mix, make sure it's a complete, just add water pancake mix and syrup. That's what we're collecting for the food bank. And then for our charity, we always have a charity that we work with each month, but in December we encourage you to pick a charity of your own and donate to them in any way financially, if it's monetarily or if it's actually providing goods. And then starting in January, we will restart our Charitable Works program, and we always pick 11 different organizations to work with each year. Some of them we repeat because we have such good response, and some of them, we may choose to work with a different one. So if you have a charitable organization that collects items, use. I'm talking pillowcases or hats or gloves or like the knitted knockers or food for the animals at the Humane Society. Those are kind of some of them that we do. Sailor's Grace, we collect little baby blankets and things like that. So there's a lot of charitable organizations. If you have one that is looking to collect things that our consumers can help with, contact Nancy at alwaysinstitches1.com and she can help you get on that list of our potential charitable work programs. We don't support them with financial donations, but we do collect things that we can donate to you guys. And we collect them from our customers, and then that way we're working together to make it happen. So that's the 2 big things on the beginning of my list. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things to look at in fabric. Ooh.
Man, I need a tea break.
I know. Nancy was very busy back there. And while we're in wool, I want to show you there's a little cardinal thing. I need to find it. We'll be right back. Okay, here it is. This is, if y'all remember, about a couple, 3 weeks ago, we had Karen Miller here, who was an aura philosopher, and she taught all about aurifil thread. And she also is an absolute wool aficionado. I mean, she is so talented in working with wool. And she made this little, so you can see there's a cardinal, and it's on these little branches with the little wool things. And she had the pattern. This was in her class. And we made these adorable little kits that have so many little fun things in them. Not only is there the supplies to make the project, but there's some goodies. And this would be the perfect Christmas gift. Have you got a wool friend, or maybe just another crafter who does wool the same way you like to do wool? This kit is less than $15, comes with the pattern, comes with everything you need to make the project, with instructions from Karen. I'm telling you, this is a perfect Christmas gift. So if you're looking for something to get for somebody for Christmas and you're like, I'm not crafty creative, this is it. This is what you want to give for them. So these are really mini red bird and berries in wool, and it's a kit really mini redbird. If you put that into our search engine, you should be able to find that on our website, and if not, give us a call. We'll get these put together. We've just got a few of them, and they've already, I know there were more than that out there when I put them out, and they've already started selling. So perfect Christmas gift right here, less than $15. You got a Secret Santa or a swap that you need to do, I would suggest getting this little gift because it's got everything you need plus some goodies in it. So that'll be fun. All right, let's go look at fabric. Okay guys, I'm back here in the fabric area. We told you we were going to have lots of fabric to show you, several lines, and Nancy even said I just got another line came out. We're not even going to show you that one until next week because too many to show. But I wanted to show you this Sunbonnet Sue Fabric. This has been here for a little while, but y'all are buying it up. I mean, the bolts, look how skinny they're getting. This is one of those great ones to come in and say, I'll take the rest of the bolt because you get the 30% off because it's more than 3 yards. But some of these are already down to 2. Some of these, the bolts are completely gone and out of the building. But somebody here had requested a fat quarter bundle. Look at this gorgeous bundle of fabric. Again, I know I keep talking about Christmas, but y'all are looking for Christmas ideas. What a perfect thing to put under the Christmas tree for somebody for a Christmas gift. These ship beautifully. They're wrapped in a nice way. So if you want that, we've got the big layers of fat quarters. We've got mini charms. We've got loose fat quarters. We've got a Sunbonnet Sue book we could put with that to make it a really, really nice. And this is the original by Eleanor Burns Sunbonnet Sue. So what a fun thing to use to actually work on it, because she is kind of the queen of quilting. But the reason I'm talking about this Sunbonnet Sue, we've already talked about it once, is look what came. It's the collector's little tins that they were calling them tins originally, but they ended up having to go to plastic because of shipping problems. But look, let's see what's in this one. So we have our little labels that say snuggle me up, and little quilt labels.
I need that on a t-shirt.
I know. Exactly. Sure, give it to your wife for Christmas.
No, I need it for me to wear.
For you to wear. We've got a little mini stash and store right here to store things in. These are great. I have about 4 of these sitting around my sewing room because I'm always looking for something. We have a special little, these are 8-inch squares if I remember right. I'm pretty sure they're 8-inch squares. And we have a mini charm. We've got adorable little notepads. These are great. Great, great, great. Some of the jewelry. So if you've been collecting these tins, you know each time you get a little bracelet with some charms to go on it. We've got a little needle minder Look how fun that is. What a perfect little thing to stick in your pocket when you're sewing. We've got a Sunbonnet Sue tote bag, so I'm not going to open it up, but something special in there is a tote bag. Then here's the little book that comes with each of these collectors. It's going to tell you about the artist that designed it, the fabric designer and pattern designer. You'll also have some information about patterns and just some fun stuff in there. And then here is another pattern to make the project using the supplies that are inside the quilt or inside the packet. So that's going to use your little squares and your mini charms. You're going to have to add some background fabric to that, but being it's a neutral color, you could just use something out of your stash if you wanted to. So that's what comes in this kit. How awesome is that? Again, Christmas is coming. You got a ready-made Christmas gift right here, already put together. So, love this Sunbonnet Sue. This has been one of our best-selling fabric lines in a long time. I can't tell you, everybody's been buying it up. So, you know, buy the kit, buy the fat quarter bundle. You'd have a complete gift for somebody for Christmas. And your shopping's done. Wouldn't that be great? I love done shopping. That's the best kind of shopping. Not big a shopper. Okay, let's go over here. Let's look at some more fabric. It's not over yet. So this is from Pam Buda. Now they put two lines together here because we had some Pam Buda that came in mid-October. This is another Pam Buda line, came in about a month later. So this one is called Prairie Dry Goods 2. The original one was Prairie Dry Goods 1. So now we have more of this set. If you're a Pam Buda fan, you know you collect these. You don't just necessarily buy one and done. Again, fat quarter bundle's the way to go. When these come out, our staff are usually buying the fat quarter bundles right out the door. These only have 8 or 10 or 12 yards, so that means that they're small bolts. And if you are a big Pam Buda fan and you do Pam Buda all the time, it might be in behest to buy a whole bolt. You'll get that 30% off if you buy the whole bolt, if it's a colorway that you like and use quite often. But they did put these two together. This is from a previous month. This is the current month. And I think there's even more Pam Buda coming. So her fabrics are classics. They're traditionals. They're great to have in your stash. Again, Christmas, order a fat quarter bundle. Order half-yard cuts if you want half-yard cuts of everything in both these lines. What a perfect Christmas gift. I mean, wowzer. What a great thing to find under the tree, right?
I really like her fabric.
Oh, I do too.
It has such a nice primitive color palette, and it goes together so well.
Yeah, it just
blends. So well.
It just blends. It makes me, when they used to say, when we used to talk about quilting cottons, we talked about calicos, and this is what comes to mind.
This is in the hand and the quality of the fabric, the cotton, and the blues, the purples.
They're just great. The oranges, the golds.
Man.
So this is Marcus Fabrics. If you're looking on our website,
I want it all. I want it all.
You're going to look under Fabric Bolts, Marcus Fabrics, Pam Buda, and it's Prairie Dry Goods 1 and Prairie Dry Goods 2. They both have come in within the last month, but they're a whole collection.
Didn't Pam Buda do the cheddar?
Yes, she did the cheddar and cheese.
When we were doing the, what was that quote along we were doing with Dawn?
Oh, well,
70 schoolhouse sampler.
70 bazillion little 4-inch squares.
It was the schoolhouse sampler. We used Pam Buda fabric, the cheddar and coal.
Well, you did.
Cheddar and coal?
You did. I used flamingos.
You used flamingo magic.
Because I'm flamingos. Okay, let's keep going here.
I'm still looking at this fabric. Oh, look at how gorgeous that is.
Peter.
We got more fabric.
We got more to talk about. No time to dwell on something. Okay.
All right, no time to dwell.
I gotta show you this one. Loving this from the Benartex company. This one is Benartex Wish Flower. Now I have to show you.
What's going on here?
This
There's
is an
all
ombre.
kinds of colors.
Look at the ombre.
What?
Ombre fabrics, we're seeing more and more patterns for ombres. And what makes these fun is this color gradation you get from one side to the next.
Gosh.
Isn't that pretty?
Look at that color gradation.
Isn't that pretty? I love this.
Thank you.
I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it's so lovely. So these are fun to work with. They have more and more patterns out that do color gradation. I'll tell you one that would actually be fun to do right now is our Mystery 5.0 quilt that we're doing. If you would use color that had a gradation in it, the fabric would turn out really cool.
And it's a free mini, right?
No, I'm talking about the Island Hopper. Is a full-size quilt,
Oh.
and actually the free mini would be great too. So but I would probably wait until I have all the pattern information before I started cutting it out. Just to be sure I got what I want. But these gradation ones come in a yellow to orange. You want to do a fashion show?
I want to do a fashion show.
Okay, fashion show with Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, what are you wearing?
Oh, Peter. This is what I'm wearing. I'm making one too. I am.
Are you making one like this?
A couple, I think.
Well, and the long one. I've never done the long one. So I'm gonna
Okay,
do long.
you are so inspiring
But I
to
didn't
me.
make this one.
You are so inspiring to me.
Did you show the people?
I
your-
did.
Oh,
I did.
Shoelaces.
The
I did.
shoes. Yeah, you're an inspiration.
Yeah,
Really,
exactly.
truly
Look at all this talent around
Isn't
here.
this adorable?
I love this.
Yeah. I just
So
saw it.
now we've got another gradation going from orange to gold. So orange, yellow to gold. And then this one goes from a lime green to kind of green into a turquoise. Isn't that pretty?
Look at that.
I know. So these are gradient fabrics. There are some fun patterns that work with the gradients. This fabric is called Wish Flower, and I really like this. Look at this. Look at this. Now it's directional. Oh nope, it goes both directions, so we're good. But it is called Wish Flower, and these look like corn stalks to me, kind of. And then we have what look like dandelions
Is that a wish flower?
that make my husband crazy because when people blow them, the seeds go everywhere. But look, here's the little dandelion seeds when they fluff out.
Oh my gosh.
Look how fun those are.
Oh my gosh.
Look at it in every color too. Then here's just little squiggles, which I love, again, in every color. Okay, whoever staged this, I love it. You put all the fabrics together. Then here's little pods, like little pea pods. Again, all different colors. And then we're back into the dandelions and things. So I see a lot of potential with this. Again, another one would be great to get a fat quarter bundle. Benartex Wish Flower is the name. Wish Flower is one word. So if you're searching the website, go to Fabric Bolts, Benartex, search Wish Flower, and you should get exactly what we're looking at here.
It's pretty.
Isn't that lovely? I'm gonna have to get some of those patterns that do gradient stuff because those patterns are fun to work with. For instance, like on a border, if you're going to use this gradient fabric on a border, you would cut it this way, and then you have a dark, and it moves into light, and it looks like you've pieced your border, and you
Wait,
have it.
the quilt kit that I did, the quilt that I did,
Yeah.
on a black background, it's just a star.
Okay.
It's a basic pattern.
Yes, I know the one you mean. It sits
And
on your desk.
I used a gradient to cut out the stars, and therefore every star it gradates as it moves through the piece.
You're thinking. That's what you
Yeah.
want those gradient fabrics for. Okay. Now we're going to go right here. We showed you this on a Facebook Live
We did?
posting as a box opening. Yeah, this is the Andover.
Oh, this is your friend.
This is Pam. Pam gave us a shout out on her page. She was quite touched by our video.
I can see why you like her.
I know, she's a sweetheart. She really does. She said some sweet
She's
things.
so thoughtful and said sweet things.
She is a sweet, sweet lady. So this is the Andover Fabrics, A Song to Sing by Pam Selkirk. Like I said, we've already featured these on our Facebook page. If you haven't followed us on Facebook, I would suggest you do that because a lot of the specials and fun things we do also come up on their Facebook page. So we try to connect with whatever social media you're working on, whether it's Pinterest or TikTok or Instagram, yeah, whatever. We try to be on all of them, but there's a limit to how much time Peter has. So anyway, these are this. You've seen it before. Oh, I hadn't seen this one when we unboxed it. I didn't see the grayish one. Boy, that's pretty. I might need that. I need it all. I got to have a collection of this. It's just too pretty not to have it. This flamingo is being very random. She doesn't belong there, but that's okay. Okay, so that's Pam Selkirk's A Song to Sing. Okay, we're going to go see Reef. It's right here. Look at all this fabric.
And this is her first line you said in the
That's
live.
her first line. That's her line.
I cannot believe that this is her first line.
Well,
How much
she's a
this is
quilter.
this is so hard.
She's a
This is a lot of
quilter.
work.
She knows what she's making, and that makes such a difference. When you get people sometimes who transition from other mediums into quilting, and they don't understand why we need,
Like say somebody who's just into graphics or a
Yes,
painter.
yes.
Oh, I'm an artist, I can draw. Let me
And
make some quilt fabric.
and they do a great job. I mean, but if they don't quilt, sometimes it gets us in trouble because they don't understand.
What's
need
your
large,
favorite
you need-
piece? Do you have a favorite
I
piece?
like these with
you can
the,
only pick one print.
Okay, I want.
Which one's your favorite? I have a favorite.
I think it's this one. I really do.
Which one?
I love this.
Okay, that's really cool.
I like that because see, look, it even
Because
matches
it's got the
my
hearts and the dots. It's a take on polka dots, but yet stripes.
Right.
She's did both together.
Well, I said she's a long arm quilter, so I know there's a quilting pattern that makes this.
There is.
And you
There
quilt,
is.
and it
You're
does
right.
long arm quilting. So
This one's my favorite, right there.
not the purple one?
Nope. This one right here, the colors are just,
They are vibrant.
they are,
They're electric.
look at that. I mean, look at that.
They look like little spaceships almost. They're really cool.
Oh, man.
I know, she did good. Pam, we love it. All right.
All right, thanks,
And
Pam.
you can order it online on our website, Andover, a song to sing. So you're going to go to Fabric Bolts, Andover, type in a song to sing, and you'll find that particular fabric. All right, now we're going up here.
She needs to come to the shop and teach so I can meet her.
Okay. This one is from the Moda Company. This is Kate Spain.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this fun?
I remember her when I started quilting, like, however long ago it was.
Well, this is called Reef. And, you know, we are in the middle of central Indiana. We do not have ocean water anywhere close by. But
Don't we have an aquarium?
we
Or
do
is that,
have a
or
nice
is that somebody
aquarium.
else?
Yeah, we don't have. Well, Cincinnati has a great
You
aquarium.
know, I didn't understand this line because I saw it on the cart, but now that you said it's called Reef, I totally get it
Now
now.
you get it.
I love the
Well,
fish.
look at the panel.
I
This'll
love
make it
these
big.
little fish.
Look at the big fish.
Oh my God, look at that panel.
Isn't
Wouldn't
that
that be
gorgeous?
fantastic on a dress?
Wouldn't that be fantastic on a wall as a painting?
Wouldn't that be fantastic on a bag?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, wrap it around like a dress. Oh geez, get two of those. That would be
Those make a
stunning.
skirt. That'd be cute.
And then an
Or a
orange
dress.
top to match.
Yeah. So this is fun.
Jeez, you're gonna cost me money today. I'm not trying to spend money.
Hey, I brought back what I made with my money. Let's see what you make with your money. Of course, you had your shirt. You had your shirt, which sold more fabric. Okay, so this is Kate. This is the fun Reef fabric. I realize Central Indiana, we don't have many reefs around here, but I'm going to be going to the Keys in a couple weeks, and I'll be swimming on a reef. So
How fun is this?
this is awesome.
Yeah, but you know how many people love the ocean?
Everybody does.
You
If they
love
don't-
Florida,
I love
so
Florida.
I know you're cool with
We
this.
have jelly rolls, and we have a lot of jelly rolls, so I'm suspect we've got a pattern to go with this somewhere. So here's a jelly roll. Here are some fun patterns. Lagoon, look at this.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Isn't that gorgeous? And turtle ears. So this is, although it's
Oh my
not
gosh.
specific to that
They
fabric,
would be like reef turtles.
it would be reef turtles.
Ocean turtles.
Ocean turtles. Wouldn't that be fun to be made out of that fabric? You could use different ones for the turtle shells.
Oh my god, this would make an
This
amazing
would be a
turtle
turtle
shell.
shell.
Is
This
that
would
a
be-
sand dollar design?
Sort of. I think so, yeah.
A sand dollar polka dot?
And that would be good for a turtle shell. These would all be good for turtle shells. Wouldn't that be fun?
I like this print. Look at these dots.
I do too. It's kind of like the other ones, isn't it? More dots with on little lines. Looks like the bubbles. They're bubbles floating to the
They are
surface.
bubbles.
Bubbling. All right. So a couple patterns to go with
I
that.
see some prints I want in this
Look
line.
at this one. Look at that one. Ooh, look at that one. Ugh,
That
isn't
has your
that
name
pretty?
on
It
it.
does. I love it.
Oh, look at this one. It's starfish inspired, Cappy.
And you know what you do with that one?
What?
EPP. Look at a little hexagon. I see a hexagon right
Man,
there.
Look at that.
Wouldn't that be perfect for a hexagon?
Look at how these go together.
They do, don't they?
It's like a simple 3-yard quilt right there.
Right there. Yeah. Well, I would put these two, and then you have to have the third one. You know where I'd go? I'd go here.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Light, medium, dark.
How
Or
fun
larger
would that
print,
be?
Small print, medium print.
I love those fish.
I do too. Really pretty.
I'm here. I mean, I don't know if you need me or not, but I'm
There you go.
There was Kathy over here. That's me.
I'm just over here.
I'm bringing you back to the sewing machine.
Oh, okay, so you want to take it back to Paige. So do you have it out in the car?
Yeah, can I just leave it here? Because this is the pedal.
Yeah, leave it there. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Well,
There we
Do
go.
we have many of those panels?
We have quite a few. Looks like maybe 20.
I need one of those.
There you go.
Those are nice.
Take it with you. And then you got to bring it back and see what you got.
That is cool.
Isn't it lovely?
I gotta
You're
film. I
shopping.
can't hold
You gotta
on
film.
to
You
it.
can't hold on
I'm
to it.
shopping, but I can't hold on to it.
List. All right, we see mush flower. Oh, flannel. I think we're going to go back here. Let's go back here.
What? We got flannel?
We got more flannel. So since Joann's has closed, I know we're still sad. We're still in the grieving process of that. We're not quite done. We have heard you scream for flannel. I need flannel, flannel. Now,
They
around
do?
the corner, we have all our printed flannels. And we have plaids, we have checks,
Oh my
we
God.
have houndstooth. But you
This
all were,
exploded.
yes, they were begging for solid flannels.
What are
Here
they doing with all this flannel?
Well, I don't quite know, but they all wanted solid flannel. So we ordered it. We asked for it, we get it. So this is from the Benartex company, and it's called Comfort Flannel Solids. Again, if you're on our fabric line for our website, look under Fabric Bolts. Benartex is the company, and Comfort Flannel. And
This would be nice for a quilt back.
Be great for a quilt back. It'd be nice for a rag quilt. I mean, you could pick several colors, get a third of a yard of each color that you like. For instance, let's say you've got a school mascot kind of person. Like I know Westfield is green and white, so I could do those two. Purdue is gray and gold or black and gold. Well, there's probably a black down here somewhere. Nope, I don't see black.
Oh, we got to order black.
Here's red and white. Red and white for IU, who happens to be having a pretty good year this year. So you've got IU. Here's the green. I would use that green for Shamrock. That's more their color. And there's other greens down here too. Red and green for Christmas. Just do a red and green for Christmas.
There are so many.
Yeah, there are so many to choose from. So Comfort Flannel is here. Y'all have been asking for that. So we got you taken care of.
Oh, we got purple.
Yes, we do have purple.
We got
It's
3
purple.
shades of white.
Well, yeah. There's white, cream, white,
There's snow,
snow. It's amazing how many colors of white there are.
bone.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so I'm just
Eggshell.
seeing Comfort Flannel, Wish Flower, Reef, Sweet Talk is the one I'm looking for, and Pocket Posies. Let's go find those fabrics. Hold on. Okay, I found it. Okay, this is Jennifer Paganella. If you're a fan of her as a designer, you're going to love her fabric. These are just so pretty. These are so pretty. So here we go. This is from the Wyndham Company. It's called Sweet Talk, Jennifer Paganella. That's the one Peter picked out. This is the one I pick out. Look at this.
85 by 101.
Look how pretty that is. And
This would. How could you not be happy having
I
a
know.
quilt with
Look at
this
this.
fabric?
I love her fabric.
I mean, I would wake up and go to bed in a good mood every day.
I know. Look at this with the green background, that one print again in the green. These are great. Jennifer Paganella does a great job with fun, bright colors. Look at these paisleys.
What does she wear? I wonder how she dresses.
I know. I bet she dresses like Kathy does. She's got that bohemian,
That is.
thing going on.
Look at that navy and green.
No, the colors are so bright. And then here's the one I really want to show you is this cheater panel right here. Here it is, right here. There we go.
Has Kathy seen this fabric yet?
I'm surprised if she hasn't. She likes Jennifer Paganella. So this is a cheater panel. You could do this whole panel in one piece and you wouldn't even have to do anything but put borders around it. There we go. So Jennifer Paganella, there you go. Take a peek at that fabric. If you're looking at it for the website, look for Fabric Bolts and then look for Wyndham Sweet Talk. Isn't that great?
All right.
Love this one too.
So start.
It's just a geometric. She does a nice job of balancing the geometrics with the florals. And you've got to have a little place for your eyes to rest with her fabric. This one's great too. They're just all great. Great line. Okay,
That would be a fun quilt to make.
it would be fun. Now Pocket Posies is back here. Let's go around this busy cutting table. Look at all these people.
2 and 5/8, 8 and 6.
Hey Betty,
Just
what are you
2
doing?
and 5/8.
Hey Betty, what are you doing?
She's trying to cut a quilt.
Trying to cut a quilt.
Our associates are so friendly.
They are.
So 2 and 5/8.
But when they're in the middle of something, it's hard to be interrupted. Okay, and then the other line that we have that's new is called Pocket Posies. And I'm back here in the corner.
I lost you.
You lost me.
Ooh.
This is kind of a nod to the 30s and 40s kind of prints. They're not true 30s and 40s, but they do have that vibe going on. I'd call it a modern 30s or 40s print. Look how fun this is. Those of you who are Tilda fans, we don't carry a lot of Tilda fabric. I know the back door in Greenwood carries almost everything Tilda makes, but these lean towards that same kind of fabric. We do have some Tilda, but we haven't bought recent lines. But isn't this fun? I mean, this has that Tilda-ish feeling. Here's a purple, Peter. Look at that one. I love that with that little dot of blue in it and the yellow. It really pops. So this one, if you're looking for it online, is from the Figo company. Figo, I think is the way it's said. Figo Pocket Posies. And again, it's a nice entire collection of all different little collection. Another one would be a great one for fat quarter bundles. That Sunbonnet Sue pattern that I showed you earlier would make up lovely in this as well. So if you would want to do that Sunbonnet Sue book with this, it would be perfect. Okay, I'm going to look at my list. Should make my list and check it twice. I got it all. We did it.
We survived.
It was an adventure, but we did it.
And I got to do some shopping.
Yeah.
I see like 3 lines I need. I need the Pam Buda.
Yeah.
I need the Paganelli.
Uh-huh.
I need the...
And talk about extremes. Paganelli and Pam Buda are total opposites in the way they look.
What else did I need? Oh, that panel. Reef. I need the Reefer. I need the Reefer fabric.
So if you need those things, get on our website. That's the easiest way to shop. Again, Fabric Bolts, we've added a new tile on our website that allows you to search for holiday fabrics or seasonal fabrics. We've noticed that you guys have an interest in looking for holiday and seasonal fabrics. So there is another section there that kind of categorizes those together. One of the things about a website is getting the search engine in that website to think the way consumers think. The problem is every one of you thinks different. We see that we've got 25 staff members. I hand them a bolt of fabric and say, where would you put this? And they've got 25 different answers. So when you're searching on a website, sometimes it's hard because the way the website defines the fabric and identifies it is different than the way you may think of it. So we appreciate your patience when you're looking on our website. If you can't find something ever, just give us a call in and we'll work with you over the phone and try and get you located. It is a benefit to shopping online because if you call in a phone order and you use your credit card to pay for it, which is what you'll have to do, there is a 3% credit card fee charge on that. But if you pay on the website, that 3% fee is waived because it goes through a different system. So just FYI, if you're shopping online, does save you a little bit of money. As well as this weekend, there's a special going. If you got that email, you know what I'm talking about. So I think that's all I'm going to say today. I'm so glad y'all were here to watch with us. I hope that you're having a great stitchy day wherever you're at. Again, if you're in the store and you want to talk to visit, stop in and say hello. Be sure to have them call us out. We'll come out and say hello to you. All the staff here is amazingly generous and thoughtful and does a nice job. And if you want help, they're here for you. So don't hesitate to come out and ask for help. We'll be here if you need us. And I hope you have a great stitchy day. Enjoy your turkey, all you turkeys out there. We will be closed Thanksgiving Day. We will be open on Black Friday for some fun and some big activities both Friday and Saturday. So see you next time. Bye.